Hey everyone, how you doing today? Sorry for a little bit of late start. I'm stuck in the bathroom, not gonna lie. I was gonna take a shower too, but I was on the toilet for a little too long, so gonna take a shower after the stream. Anyways, yeah, I was doing a temple, didn't realize I should get the stream started.
NNR 附属高校の教師
Martina. And we also got some normal pools. But yeah, we're gonna... Oh? I'm just saving up my resources for the anniversary event. I'm pretty sure Schoolgirl Arcana is gonna be on the thing for a while. Sugar? Don't I already have sugar maxed out already? I do not. Oh, I do now have her maxed out. Alright, we will... let me just change. My brain's telling me not to. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I really do want this Arcana, but I'll wait. I already got 2 SSRs. I'm not gonna get her. I could take Sugar off. And Nikkei crashed. My fave. Why is it always there? That's just a bunch of it, man. Okay, which ones do I not have? I still do not have Velvet, so we'll definitely put Velvet on. Next, we're gonna worry about the next ones that are close to getting to. I'm just worrying about which ones are gonna get maxed out next. You know what's funny? I have not gotten another Funua at all. We're gonna keep Emma and Emma and Vesti. I really need more crowns because crowns are part of my main team. But I guess we will go in the order we have. I think it'll just be better to work on the ones that are close. I could honestly buy Arcana with the pity I got, but I feel like I should save it. Let's knock it off with the clicking. What the hell? What are them whippersnappers doing? Alrighty, let's get to the event. That's what we're here. I am going to finish this today, no matter how long it takes. Please God, I need the stream success for once. And plus the event ends on Wednesday, so that's the next stream day, so we won't be able to do it. Oh, I am gonna get the bike. Absolutely. You think I'm not gonna get one of my wifeys? Oh, I forgot to put my vestie still on. I did buy the vestie one. No, I'm gonna wait to get the bike one since I still have some time to get it. Oh, so much damage. That fabric is holding on for dear life. We got 3 routes left. Yeah, we got both the, I forget, is this the Arcana route? Yeah, this one's the Arcana. I hit the wrong button. We have the last Arcana route, which is the normal ending. And then we got the Bravati ones for the teacher, then we can do the epilogue. But first, okay, so we're going to want to start from right here because it looks like this all branches down. This will be the next major one. Yeah. Apologies for my stuffiness. My allergies are acting up a bit. I'm afraid anything less than full dedication won't be sufficient. This festival is pretty important after all. Ether. Hello, number 7. How's school life treating you? Ether glances back and forth between Arcana and me. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. Arcana takes a step forward. Is it that obvious? Actually, I was just joking, but apparently I hit the mark. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. On the day of the festival, there will be Miss Healy's representatives attending, in addition to other visitors. They'll be judging how flawlessly the festival is organized, and how many visitors are in attendance. What? Nani? It seems some important people have taken a real interest in all this. They won't say it outright, but I will. You're being evaluated. What happens if we don't meet their standards? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say there's probably won't be any more events like this for students to enjoy. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. Do your best out there, okay? Ether turns and heads to the door, leaving the teacher's office without another word. Go. Sorry, Arcana, we're not going to be able to bang in the office anymore. I'm not very good at dealing with her. Me neither. I let out a quiet sigh without realizing it. What's wrong? Are you worried? Not exactly. My eyes drift back to the monitor. But I'm feeling a bit more pressure. The student's future is on the line here. We'll just have to do everything we can. I'll help you. Yeah, thanks. Having said that, let's call it a day. We've got another meeting tomorrow. Arcana tugs gently at my hand. I glance at the monitor one last time, then shut the computer down. Sure, I'm exhausted. Did you have dinner? Nope. Well, I figured as much. I cooked up your favorite meal before coming here. All you have to do when you get back is to sit down and eat. What'd you make? Yes. Arcana and I hold hands as we head back to the dormitory. Once there, I had a hot meal and then fell asleep with Arcana in my arms. I'm able to forget about the festival, if only for a little while. The next day. After school, we hold a meeting with the executive committee, which runs late into the night. After everything finally wraps up, I hear someone hurrying over. Mitsuki say, Arcana lies with her head in my lap and feeds me a tangerine. It's a tangerine. That's a tangerine. No, tangerine. That's a Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy reference. That was a good cartoon. Do you still have a lot left to do? I thought most of it was settled during today's meeting. Still, I need to make sure some final decisions and then get it all organized. Since we still need to get it approved. Ah, so that's why you said I couldn't help. Arcana sits up and peers at the monitor. Yikes, just looking at it gives me a headache. That's why I'm looking at it, so you don't have to. Is that so? Well then, what can I do is motivate you. Arcana moves behind me and starts massaging my shoulders. Ooh. Oh, come on, that shouldn't hurt. I'm being real gentle. Guess my shoulders are a bit stiff. Staring at the monitor all day will do that to you. Let my body relax as Arcana works her magic. Massaging my neck, shoulders, and upper back. It feels like my whole body is slowly melting. You shouldn't try to take on so much by yourself. After all, hearing what Ether said yesterday, I can tell you've been feeling a lot of pressure. It makes sense. Time is tight and there's almost nothing for you to reference. Yeah. I take my hands off the keyboard and stretch. Kinda hugs me from behind. Let's take a short break, okay? Sure. Good boy. Oh, right. What? There's one really important thing we still need to decide. What is it? Just a second. Arcana hurries into the bedroom. A moment later. Which one should I wear tonight? He holds up 2 sets of lingerie, both fluttery and lined with lace, and neither of which looks like it covers any more than it needs to. Nice. Nice. I'm imagining now, and We're being chilling, guys. We're being chilling. Well, the left one. Did you like this one that much? It's the one I wore before. I'll go shower first. Alright. Listening to the sounds of running water from the bath. I draw the curtains in the bed. I draw the curtains in the bedroom. Bow chicka wow wow. Chicka chicka wow 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 wow. Final tour. Oh, hey, there's the bad ending. So I'm assuming we need to get the bat. We're gonna go for the bad ending section right here. And we'll continue the main. You know the plan. The day before the festival begins. We're still not completely finished with our preparations. Yeah? I lift my head and rub my... What? I lift my head and rub my tired, dry eyes. Okay. Weird that the comma's there, but then again, I'm not a grammar expert either, so I can't really complain. It just felt weird. My balls are just empty. They're flowing in the wind. Whoosh, whoosh, the wind. Look at this. Arcana shows me her phone. Another festival. On the screen is information about a festival at another school. Yeah, I saw it while scrolling earlier. Since our festival is tomorrow, what if we go check this other one out? Reference. Right now? Yeah. Don't you think it would be helpful? That school's been holding festivals for years, so they might know what they're doing. If we're lucky, we might even get to talk to the organizers. Also, you just want to go to the festival, don't you? Yes. During our own festival, we'll be too busy running things to enjoy much of anything. What do you say? Please? You're lucky them titties got me in a chokehold. Them titties. They got a good dick feel. Boah! I stand up and put my jacket on. Alright, I can use a break too. There's still work left to do, but at this point, I've hit a wall and haven't even made any progress today. Sorry, I changed up the words. That's what it was saying in my brain. A break? We're not going there to have fun. We're going there to work. Should we really go? It'd probably be pretty tiring. Arcana takes my hand. But you still got some energy, right? No, you bounced on it, Dio, 8 times. I know I could go for miles, but god damn, that Glock 9000 got me. She was slurping on it like it was a goddamn crazy straw. Or should we just stay inside and rest? No, I'm not physically tired. I'm just mentally drained. I feel that. That's me at work every day. My body's not tired, but my fucking brain is. I gently run my hands through Arcana's hair. Let's go. A change of scenery would be good. As we walk through the lively festival grounds, Arcana grins from ear to ear. Having fun? It's fun, but more than that. Arcana turns her head slightly and looks up at me. Going on a date outside the school while in my uniform feels kind of special. Special. I think this is my first time I've ever done this. What do you mean? We've gone out plenty. Oh, but those were just errands. Arcana saunters ahead, holding my hand. How do we look? How do you think we look? Huh? The other people, I mean. Like a couple, probably. Oh, so you think they're probably figuring I'm wearing an old uniform? Arcana strikes an odd pose. That I'm not even a real student, but that I graduated long ago. And you're the kind of bad boyfriend who makes your girlfriend dress up. Yes, now put the maid outfit on and go make me a sandwich, please. I'm actually quite hungry and you make good sandwiches. Please. And while I may not exactly be thrilled about it, I'm at least happy that the outfit still looks cute. And I love how my boyfriend reacts when I wear it. And of course, I still have to act like I'm not that into it for the sake of my pride. Bro, this is too much backstory for this scenario, bro. It's not that deep. That's oddly specific. It really fucking is. Hey there. Are you from a different school? And you? The girl looks at me, then looks down at my our joined hands. She seems very confused. Did you put on an old uniform for this? No, then that means no, you had it right. Since we were coming to a school festival, I thought I'd see if this still fit while at the same time granting a wish to my boyfriend. We're both adults. Wow. It was a close call, but the girl seems to have bought our story. Wow. Here, let me give you this. Oh, is this a map? Yeah, it's marked with numbers that show the locations of all the booths. If you collect stamps from all the booths, you get a prize. So be sure to check out everything. Enjoy your time together. Thank you. After the student leaves, Arcana looks at me. Where do you want to go first? There's so much to choose from. Without this map, we'd be wandering all day. No kidding. It's too late to make one for this year, but I'll make a note of it in case there's a next time. Arcana studies the map. Oh, they have a photo exhibition. Are you interested in photography? A little. If our school had a photography club, I might have joined. We should go then. Even though it won't help with our festival. You just seem like you really wanted to see it. Okay. Oh, and the haunted house too. I've always wanted to go through one of those. Starting with the photo exhibition, we slowly make our way through the festival. We go through the haunted house, play some shooting games, check out some performances, get our picture taken. Just like that, Arcana said we wouldn't have had time for this during our festival. At some point, I forgot the original reason for why we came, and simply started enjoying the festival with Arcana. Later that evening, on our way back to the dormitory, Arcana and I are holding hands as we walk when she suddenly stops. Mizuki? Yeah? Before we head back, should we grab a drink? I look at Arcana. She's in her student uniform. You want to go dressed like that? Just wait a second. I brought some normal clothes. There won't be a problem if I change, right? You planned for this from the start, didn't you, you little minx? She is a little cheeky, smug minx, I swear. A little bratty, too. So I think I'm gonna need to perform some brat correction on her. Her kind of smile sticking out, her tongue slightly. Oh, okay, she's getting it. I don't think it's a think anymore. I know I need to now. Going straight back now would indeed feel a bit anticlimactic. But the festival kicks off tomorrow. Obviously, let's go grab a drink. We're gonna be hungover and, yeah. Sure. Woohoo! Don't overdo it, though. The festival starts tomorrow. We have to get up early. Okay. I don't have a super high tolerance anyways. Hand in hand, we head towards a nearby bar. I keep saying this before, I'm gonna say it again. She is definitely one of the taller, or Nikke. I think she's probably one of the tallest. Now that I think about it. But, she's a tree I want to climb. That's for damn sure. I see some tasty food at the top of that tree I want to grab and squeeze. Bad ending number 10. All things in moderation. Arcana and I are drinking at the nearby bar. She can't be talking like that to me even when drunk, bro. I'm not gonna be able to control myself, man. I must steel myself, but I'm fearing my determination is faltering. At least we were. Up until 30 minutes ago. Arcana stares at me with a blank look on her face. That's not a blank look. That is a mischievous face.
今先生って聞こえなかったか？
マジ？
Arcana, you can't be calling me that here. Sorry, she's drunk. She's really in the role play. I would just sit there. I'm like, please, just someone shoot me, please.
やば、羨ましい。
Hey, yo! I can't believe it. I'm jealous. What?
なんでもない。
Nothing.
つい口が滑っちまった。
Arcana, I'm not your teacher, remember? You're a Nikke and I'm your commander.
Ah, ニケと指揮官だったのか。俺はてっきり。
I guess I misheard earlier.
自分のニケと
So he's
覚
doing
醒プ
weird
レイ。
roleplay with a Nikke under his command.
それこそ最低
This
じゃ
is
ん。
even more of a What? I think that's less creepy. In the other scenario, that would make her underage. I think that's way worse. What are you talking about, woman?
はあ、どっちにし。
Seeing her like this after a single cocked after I know she said lightweight, but Jesus. Single cocktail and a non-alcoholic one at that. Non-alcoholic? What? She placebo affected her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus has risen yesterday and he's going. I'm sorry, bro. You risen again and seeing this shit. I can actually handle my alcohol pretty well. Now, I will say, I have got blackout drunk once, but it was a lot. On an empty stomach, I ate. It was really crunchy alcohol. No, it was, this is not a trauma dump. This is just purely educational. It was the day my grandfather passed. He was a big Scotch drinker, so we were all taking shots. I took shots with every group of part of the family that went down, because I was just sitting in there spending what little time he had left of brain activity. And I finished off the bottle of Scotch because I was not in the best mindset. So half a bottle of, I want to say, it was a big bottle of Scotch. It was definitely not okay how much I drank. So I started I started going in and out of not consciousness, but awareness. I was blacking out a lot. I was there on the shop. How bad it was, the movement, it felt like my hand was going through water when I was moving it. How sluggish I was. I was like slamming water bottles down with the cap off, not realizing it was off, getting water all over myself. Like, but everyone in the family was laughing because, honestly, you know, I was apologizing nonstop apparently. When we finally got to my aunt's house, I started getting food in me and it started sobering me up. I drank all that on empty stomach. When you do that, it's just going straight to the bloodstream. And but before we started eating, I went to the bathroom because the force-fed me like a few slices of bread, some yogurt, and they were trying to keep me hydrated. I think it was like 4 to 5 like bottles of water. And I was sitting there in the bathroom just pissing for a solid minute straight. I dropped the toilet paper in there and I started crying when I came out of the bathroom. Like, Devin, what are you crying about? I'm like, I dropped the toilet paper and the piss water in the toilet. They're like, don't worry about it. It's just toilet paper. Like, no, it's not okay. It is wasting money. I'm already like that, not drunk, but it just got worse. But everyone said it was a riot to laugh at. But yeah, there was a lot of repressed feelings that were coming out, and I swore to myself that day I would never fucking do that ever again. So I don't drink more than 1 or 2 beers, and I usually don't go past 1 or 2 margaritas when I'm out. For like special occasion, like birthday dinners and stuff. When I'm out with friends, usually when I'm out with friends, I'll order like a bottle of, like, I'll drink a whole bottle of soju by myself. But yeah, I just kind of moderate myself when I do it now. That's from education, so luckily I didn't have to go to the hospital. I like to eat while I'm drinking, but I wasn't in the right mindset in that day either, so. But I can successfully say, you know what? I tanked a blackout and did not wake up upside down with piss covering myself, so I think that's a win. But this, it not being a non-alcoholic cocktail, is ridiculous. I realize we should have never come here in the first place. Can I have the bill? You're gonna pay for that as well? What do you mean? We only had 2 drinks, 2 of these. Huh? I turned my head and I can't believe my eyes. Arcana is chugging an expensive bottle of liquor right from the bottle. Not that she's not even drunk. She thinks she's drunk. And did she chug the entire expensive? Oh my god, here goes all our money. Arcana! In the brief moment I turned away, Arcana managed to drain the entire bottle. Unsurprisingly, she immediately proceeds to pass out. Arcana, come on, wake up. For the next day, and the day after that, Arcana is so hungover that she can't even stand up properly. I have to work the festival alone, overwhelmed by the deluge of work. As a result, no festival is ever held again at the school. Bad ending number 10, all things in moderation. Yep. Did I already say a lesson today? Fuck, oh well. Well, anyways, your lesson today is, when you're drinking, do it in moderation. Yep. It's late. Let's just head back. How about we grab something from a convenience store and head back to our rooms? Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. By the way, how well can you hold your liquor? Average amount, I guess. What about you? I can drink a lot. Yeah, sure. From what we just saw, yeah, sure. After we arrive back at the dorms. Fuck. I clicked the double click by accident. Arcana drinks half a can of beer and then passes out completely drunk. Well, how she said it was, they were referring to handling alcohol. And that infers she can handle her liquor if she says I can drink a lot. She definitely can drink a lot, but she cannot handle a lot. Okay, so it's I think the festival really just goes the same way, I'm pretty sure. This branches off to here. Okay, so we still need to escape from reality. Okay, so we still need to play it out. At least this one we still need to play out, because I think this one doesn't branch, so. We've already did it from the last time. If anyone wants to figure it out, just watch the previous episode or the previous video. She can handle a lot of something else. Oh, definitely. She can get it. I've lost gallons, and unfortunately, I'll never be able to get them back because she stole them. Well, I hope you find them. We just need to do what we can. Yeah. If anything happens, I'll figure something out. Improvising isn't exactly your forte, though. That's why I'll be counting on you. Aw. As we're talking, someone very familiar approaches us wearing a very similar maid outfit. Hey there, Mizuki Arcana. Hi. Whoa! Why are you so surprised? Oh, right. This must be your first time seeing me like this since you've been busy with the committee. Bro. I wouldn't mind sitting in the chair and watching if it was Arcana and Parvati going at it. That is something I do not mind sitting back and watching. Quality entertainment. I'm sorry I couldn't help more as an assistant homeroom teacher. It's okay. Ether told me everything. Help people to evaluate the festival. Yeah. There's no one to blame for that. I left all the general festival preparations to the executive committee while focusing on Class P. We did what we could. Thanks. So, is the maid cafe ready? Yeah, more or less. It's our first time doing this, so, it won't be easy going. I'll be sure to stop by later. Arcana has been looking at her phone this whole time when she suddenly taps my shoulder. I think we spoke too soon. What, did something happen? Nothing exactly major, but You better take a look. I pull out my phone and check the group chat. Just as Arcana said, there's nothing catastrophic, but reports of different issues are coming in. Let's go help out. I'll see you later, Pravati. Alright, good luck. Together with Arcana, I hurry back into the school building. Escape from reality. Oh, there goes gravity. We're just gonna skip into the middle to see. Why doesn't look any better? Thanks for your help. We need to make sure things stay on track. Smoothly. Okay, there's no major change there. Here is where we got the major change. We'll just skip. It's just one thing after another. Yeah, I really didn't expect this many things to come up. As you said, it's just one thing after another. All we can do is try to keep things under control. Yeah, we just have to get through tonight. Arcana pulls out a lunchbox in her bag. First things first, let's eat. That sounds good. I really might starve. Guess what I made for us today? Sushi. Oh, how'd you know? You packed it right in front of me this morning. Oh, fair. Arcana's Arcana hands me a piece of sushi. Some sushi. Oh, by the way. You said earlier that you were going to stop by the maid cafe, right? Technically, yes. How about we eat quickly and head out? This seems like the calmest moment we get. I checked the group chat while chewing. Nothing urgent has come up. The photos and chattering about the festival booths. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been really wanting to go to the maid cafe too. Oh? I wasn't that interested at first, but once I found out you like maids, I looked into it and it seems pretty fun. The outfits are cute too. Yeah. You want to hear me do a delicious spell? We finish our meal and head to Class B for the maid cafe. Maid and Arcana. Welcome back, Master. As I step into the cafe, several students greet me. Oh, teacher. Hey, I just came to take a look. How's it going? Our cafe is insanely popular. The only reason it settled down a bit is now is that we're about to take a break. You're about to go on break? Dang. Could I at least have an omurice? Wait, no. Could I get a coffee or maybe a piece of cake? Like I said, the cafe's been a big hit. Iron points to the display case. Only a few cookies remain. We ran out of ingredients, so everyone went to go buy some more. Would you like some coochie woochie boing? Yes. Don't forget, you gotta do the hand heart too while you're doing it. I see. I'll just have to try and come back later. You really think you'll have time? You're super busy. That's true, but... Kind of glances at me and then walks over to Ian. Whisper. He leans in and starts whispering something. What are you talking about? Nothing. Will that be okay? Yeah, sure. Thanks. We step out of the maid cafe and slide the door shut behind us. What do you tell her? Do you want to know? Come on, just tell me. Want to skip school for a bit? What? Oh, I don't mean the rest of the day. We're going to spend some time at the maid cafe, right? But that didn't work out. So instead, let's skip school for a little while. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Okay, you head back to your room first. I'll be there soon. You're not coming with me? I have something to get ready. On the couch with my dick in my hand, just slow stroking and edging. I arrive at the room first and sink deep into the sofa. The fatigue hits all at once and sleep starts to pull me under. Just as I'm debating whether to close my eyes for a bit, I hear the door open. Is that you, Arcana? Nice. Dick is still in hand.
おかえりなさいませ。違うかも。今は私が帰ってきたから。ただいま戻りました。だとちょっとおかしいし。
What's going on?
何ってメイドですよ。ご主人様だけの専属メイド。惚れ直しました？
Fall for me all over again? No, that's dangerous. What are you talking about, woman? Definitely.
よかった。即答するほど良かったんですか？
Yeah.
急いで借りてきて正解でしたね。
From Aina, I presume.
はい、予備が何着かあったそうなので。
Now do delicious. Damn, shift up. Can't be playing my weakness like this. I know, man.
ちょうどサイズぴったりのがあって。
I might just have to go goon. Fortunately, they had one in my size.
はい。
Wait, what?
それはいきなりすぎませんか？普通その前に何かワンクッション入れません？
Oh, come on.
ちょっとさすがにまだ心の準備ができてないので。
Bitch, we don't got time. You gonna bounce on her or what? Kana focuses as she brings her hands together in front of her.
では、いきます。おいしくなーれ、ふわふわキューン。
I didn't hear enough bravado. But she does have her own name tag, though.
いまいちでしたか？
Do you want me to be honest?
ダメです。傷つきたくないので言わないでください。
Okay.
だって練習する時間もなかったんですよ。
It's the feeling behind it that's important.
気持ちですか？
She cast a spell on my dick and now she won't stop slurping. Doing that slurpa glorpa. God damn. Damn, girl, you a Gumbies. You got that Glock 9000. God damn. Yeah, it has to be filled with genuine affection from the master. The master. Why are you giving me that look?
可愛くてかっこいいのに免じて今回は許してあげます。
I'm not cute. I'm handsome.
ご主人様を思う気持ちか。 あなたを思う気持ちなら私にもありますよ。
You need bravado. Or bravado. Why did I say bravado? I mean bravado. Yeah, but it was kind of different.
どんな風に違うんですか？
How so? I'm not sure how to explain it.
まったくもう、それなら私のやり方でやってみますね。
Your way.
こういうのはやっぱり言葉より行動ですので。
Smack. Kana kneels in front of me as I sit on the sofa.
そんなに見つめないでくれますか？
I know it. She was gonna spit and slap it.
普段なら大丈夫ですけど、今は私も余裕がないので、慣れてないことと初めてのことを同時にやろうとしてるから。
Got it.
笑わないでください。
I stand off to take my jacket off and remember my phone is in my pocket. Just a second. Let me check real quick if anything urgent came up.
はーやくこちょこちょ。
I wrap my arm around Arcana as she hugs me and tickles my side, and I check my phone at the same time. Huh? There are over 30 missed calls from Amy. Uh-oh! The fireworks fiasco. I am so sorry. I freaking dozed off. What happened? Yeah. I say we just go through with it. Oh, Jesus. You want us to just go ahead with it? Yeah. If it causes any trouble, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Don't worry, I'll take responsibility for anything that happens. That's not really what I'm worried about. Okay, I'll just let the school know we're proceeding as planned. Amy leaves. Do you think we'll get in trouble later? Probably. The man was angry enough to call the school once already. Anyway, let's get going. We still need to get the fireworks ready. Okay. As we walk, Arcana gently tugs at my shirt. You know, if I hadn't asked you to skip school with me, do you think we could have found a way to stop it? I turn and draw Arcana into my arms. Come on, you know that's not how it works. Still, Arcana nestles against my chest. Not your fault, Arcana. All too naturally, I tell her what she wants to hear. Only then does she give a satisfied giggle and let go of my clothes. Let's go. We still need to finish the final preparations. Also, I grabbed the key to the rooftop earlier. Let's watch the fireworks from there. Whoa, we get our own special view. I did good, huh? You did amazing. I gently stroke her hair. Anna takes my hand and presses it on her cheek, as if she's trying to borrow some of my warmth. Arcana? Yeah? Are you okay? Of course. Okay, let's go. The normal ending. After getting everything ready for the fireworks, we head up to the rooftop.
ちょうど誰もいないみたいですね。
Arcana runs a short lap around the empty rooftop, then comes back and stands next to
ど
me.
うですか？いい感じでしょ？
I love it. I whisper words of praise and my touch follows naturally. I know what Arcana needs.
あと1分で始まりますよ。
She wants the dick. We sit side by side on the rooftop and look up at the sky. Brief silence set. Faint sounds drift from. The sound of visitors and.
皆さん、順番をお守りください。よろしくお願いします。これで本当に終わりですね。楽しかったな。
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Something weighing on our minds, but neither of us bring it up. Because if we did, this fragile illusion we've been clinging to would shatter.
私たちって
Sure.
元の生活に戻ったらどうなるんですか？元通りの関係に戻れるんでしょうか？ 私には無理かもしれません。朝目覚めた時、隣にあなたがいないことも、禁書庫で一人でご飯を食べることも、記憶を消して誰もいない寂しい部屋に帰ることも、何もかも耐えられそうにありません。あなたはどうですか？
はい。
待ってください。やっぱり聞きたくありません。
Arcana turns away from reality once more.
ただ抱きしめてください。キスして、それだけで十分です。
Arcana dives back into the comfort of the family. I indulge her, jumping right in along with her. I press my lips to Arcana. All the problems are right in front of us, yet they seem to melt away like snow to the sun. I knew this would happen. I indulge Arcana and let myself enveloped by her. I can step away from the realities pressing it. Buried in her warmth, I can rest, even if only for. Beautiful night sky is replete with fireworks, but I don't so much as glance at it. None of it has ever really mattered. As my short time at this comes to a close,
私にはあなたさえいればいいんです。
and you're all I need. There's only one thing I'm walking away with. Normal ending for codependency. Alright, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure we'll get those from the past. Yeah, man, that means there's an Arcana picture I missed. Oh, Sorry, give me a moment. I need to go to the bathroom. So I did a little more than bathroom break. I got a little hungry, so I'm gonna go get food. Oh. Took a small break like a fetch. Got me a small cut of ice cream. Ice cream cake. Nice. Alrighty. Let's do this. Okay, everyone. Today we're going on a field trip. Field trip? A field trip seems kind of sudden. We're not going up to the surface, are we? No, it's nothing like that. We need to really start preparing for the festival. Since our class decided to open a mini maid cafe, we'll be learning about what involves in doing some hands-on training. Whoa! So the field trip is to a maid cafe? Going to a maid cafe? I'll finally have the chance to show off my charms. We received special approval for this at the request of myself and Mr. Mizuki. So you all need to stay focused. Understood? Yes, ma'am. We take the class and head to the maid cafe. Welcome, everybody, master, and welcome to our little maid trainees. Hello. Who's calling little? I'm not talking about appearances. I'm referring to your skills and proficiencies as a maid. Wait, you heard me. I barely even heard myself. A professional maid must always be able to hear her master's voice. It's a basic skill that we all possess. Wow. Thank you for taking the time to help us. I'm sure you're busy. No need to thank me. Training maids is part of my job. Okay, first off, I'll give you a demonstration of how pros do it. Bravati master, over here please. I casually sit down on the chair that's there. Bravati very naturally approaches me. Welcome back, master. Is there anything you'd like to order? What do you recommend? Personally, I recommend the Amu rice. Okay, I'll have that. Would you like to drink a drink to go with it? I'll have a cream soda. Very well. I'll get that for you right away. Are we supposed to be that curt, though? I thought we would have to be a little softer and sweeter. It all depends on the individual maid. There are some who are gentle and sweet, like Ada. And then there are others who are more aloof, like Bravati. Different types of maids are popular with different customers. Aha! Amu rice is ready. What message would you like written on it? Bravati, Heart Mizuki. Very well. Here you go. And now lastly, would you like me to cast the delicious spell? Of course. Become tastier. Become tastier. Coochie woochie boing. Coochie woochie boing. This is not going to be easy. Agreed. Whew. That's just about all there is to it. Do y'all think you can do that? Yeah. All right, let's get into it. First, greetings. Clasp your hands right on your waist and slowly bow at a 45-degree angle. Like this. No jerky movements. Has to be a straight, smooth bow. Wow, you're pretty good at this. The students are doing their best despite not being used to this sort of thing. You haven't done this in a while, but you still do great. Yeah, of course. No matter what I do, I give my best. Oh, there's the little superior, the flaunting bravado we know from the early story. Of course, I'm better, Raki. I have bigger hips and hoingy boingies. And I'm also a tsundere. Oh! My friends hate that I'm good at doing that. The rich girl laugh. Was it awkward having to do it in front of the students? What would be awkward about it? I've never hidden the fact that I work at a maid cafe. If I were embarrassed about it, I wouldn't have organized an event like this in the first place. You had the Ojo-sama laugh, yep. The funny thing is, I never practiced it. I think I've just heard it just enough. My brain's like, I know how to do this. Is it a useless skill? Yes, but are we gonna do it? Absolutely. A professional answer from a professional name. Ma'am, may I have some milk for my tea? Sure, I'll be back with it. No, I don't mean that milk. She starts pulling her breasts out. No, I don't mean that milk. Sweat goes down, bites down to her crotch like, I want that milk. Oh my god, her dick's bigger than mine. She was a Fuda. This guy wants Fuda cream. Oh my god. Don't tease me. Straight from the source, exactly. As time passes on and everyone relaxes, the students start to really enjoy themselves. Oochie woochie boing. Oochie. Oh, I can't do it. Become tastier, naru naru wee. The trip to the maid cafe ends up being a resounding success. After school, you did great today. We're gonna have a drink together, right? Go to my room. Sure. We stopped by a nearby convenience store to grab some beer. Beer! And head to Bravati's room. Fuck, I don't remember where that's from. Fucking, I remember an Asian guy fucking just jumping out of nowhere screaming, beer! Pop of the beer can echoes loudly. Cheers. Ah. Oh wow, we're gonna do both the options before. So what was the special dessert and want something to eat? I brought some food. Oh this. Bravati brings out some mini cakes decorated with cute cartoon characters. These characters are really popular right now. A lot of students have keychains of them on their bags. Oh, that's cute. Right? Especially this one. No, I meant you're cute for being so into this. From the earlier part of this, after 2 beers, she's kind of, ooh. But that is more than Arcana, that's for sure. Arcana got drunk off of a non-alcoholic cocktail. How's that possible? I don't fucking know. What, are you drunk already? Maybe. Or maybe I'm talking with my dick. Ever thought about that, Miss Pretty Lady? I move slightly closer to Bravati. Personally, I'm more interested in this snack right here. Just a second. Heck. Oh, that's sweet. Stop. I'm still too sober for that. It's really embarrassing. I thought by now we'd spend enough time together. But it looks like we still have to rely on alcohol. Alright, if that's how it's gonna be, I guess we need to drink some. Suddenly the door opens. Hi! Oh, wow. Did I interrupt something? Should I come back later? Go! I'm still right next to Bravati when, without warning, Ether barges in. Oh, it is OnlyFans. Let's be real here. Or my tavern I'm running on a Ale and Tavern Only Wenches. Okay, so the outcome doesn't matter. No items there. There's an item here. Okay, so this branches off to here, and there's 3. That's crazy. So one of them is obviously the bad one. The bad, there's the path to the true and to the normal. You were assigned an important mission, and here I find you both a nice little drink together. Huh? Mind you, I'm not here to scold you. You're adults. These things happen. You two look good. Either trying to dab us up to join in. Hold up. She's crazy, but Aether's got a nice rack and a nice pair of hips on her. Her torso is mostly tits. Seriously, I'm not going to say anything. You don't have to be so tense. And then, what brings you here? Actually, before you answer that, how did you get into my room? I've got a master key. Of course, if I know you two were having a moment, I would have rang the doorbell. Ah, dude, I still hit it. Not gonna lie, I still fucking hit it. From the front and the back. Hey, yo! Let's go! But we're not having a moment, and anyway, isn't ringing the doorbell basic etiquette? Like I said, I didn't realize you were having a moment. We weren't. Really, though, why are you here? Right. I was planning to talk to you both. So, it actually works out nicely that you're here in the same room together. Can we get past that part? On the day of the festival, there will be Miss Healy's representatives attending, in addition to the other visitors. What? No one told us that. Why do you think I'm here right now? Fair, but don't blame me if your Johnson turns into a different color. You know what? If I get the Hydropene, that means I can fuck more bitches and fuck more of the holes at the same time. I don't care. Dude, if I can turn to Spider-Man and shoot fucking webs and sling around the city like that, that would be fucking hilarious. I don't think you understand the craziness and shenanigans I would be up to. If it turns purple, I can just call it with the one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. They'll be judging how flawless the festival is organized. And how many visitors are in attendance? Meaning it's a test? What happens if it's not perfect? Or if a few visitors show up than expected? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say there probably won't be any more events like this for the students to enjoy. Which is why we're counting on you two. That's what I came to say. That you were going to call it One-Eyed Barney. That works too. Anyway, I should get going. You may continue with the moment you were having. Ether heads over to the door. We watch her as she leaves. Any buzz would have we had from the alcohol is long gone. And extended silence follows. Wait. Should have asked what their criteria is for flawless. Even if we had, she wouldn't have told us. How much progress have we made with the festival anyways? Let's check tomorrow. Honestly, I don't think we're in a position to help other classes. At very least, our class has to be perfect. We've got to protect the school. I nod. With a now heavy sense of responsibility, we clink our beer cans together to a successful festival. Festival. The school bell rings, and my balls ding-a-ling. Sorry, I'm a little hyped on caffeine right now, and I'm really tired, so I'm in that like twilight zone of I'm just gonna be making a lot of raunchy jokes. Indeed. The next day, we enter the classroom and slowly look around. Pink and white decorations have been put up around the room to make it look more like a maid cafe. How far along are we with the decorations? Not even halfway. Why is that? We're out of money. Still, we've been doing the best we can with our budget. Rupee actually helped us out too. I see. Have you decided on the menu? Yeah, most of it will be simple drinks and snacks, and meanwhile the main dish will be almond rice. Where do you plan on buying the ingredients and how much are you going to get? We haven't decided yet. I think most of the budget should have been on the food. We don't really know how many people to expect. And since we don't have much money, I think we'll have to buy stuff on sale. I see. Hearing both of their reports, I decided to. We're gonna hit all three of them. We're gonna go down the list. Give Ein additional funding. The food doesn't have to be amazing, it just has to be good enough. Decorate the classroom, however, is a different story. When people walk in, the first impression they'll have of the cafe will be determined by the decorations. They'll either think it's well decorated, elegant, and impressive, or it's sloppy, cheap, and empty looking. Fine. Do not worry about the money. Buy what you need and decorate however you like. Wait, really? You're serious? Yeah, I'll cover the extra cost. Wowie, thanks, Teach. What about the food? I think the students will make it work. We should be fine on the front. On that front. Alright, understood. The perfect decorations. Oh, which was the item we needed. Yeah. Since Ein said Rupee is helping her, we can trust that they'll do a good job. They'll be able to do a lot, even with a little. The food, however, is another matter entirely. You need good ingredients and someone who knows how to handle them. I know better than most the impact great food can have. Why? Yes? Don't worry about the money. Buy as many of the best ingredients as you can. Fine. Also, who will be cooking? I am. I'm not very confident, though. It's okay. I know a great chef. I'll ask her to help. You can learn from her. A chef? Who is it? Her name's Crust. Crust! We're getting Crust! Crust? From Crunchy Cookie class? You know her? Of course! Wow! What about the decorations? Rupee's helping out there, so we should be fine on that front. Alright, understood. The perfect Amu rice. Oh, you know what? I think all three of them are going to lead to the same outcome. Oh no, so the perfect maid cafe is going to be... Hey yo, Chef Crust Ramsay! You're right. Give both of them. Now's not the time for half measures. We need to make this festival perfect. Perfecto. If we're going to get enough support from the school, I'll just use my own funds. Eins, zwei. E. Yes. I'll cover whatever our budget doesn't. Buy as much as you need and get the best materials and ingredients you can find. What? Really? You don't have to do all that. Who will be cooking? I am. I'm still not very confident though. Have you heard of a Crunchy Cookie class? Yes, why? I'll introduce you to Crust, the host. He can give you some lessons. What the Crust? Anything else you need, just let us know. You have our full support. What's going on here? This is insane. Did the teachers make a bet or something? Either way, it's a huge win for us. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about anything. Feels like this whole thing is just taken up a notch. Though, it's kind of scary. The students seem excited. With this kind of positive atmosphere, festival is bound to be perfect. Since all these lead to the same outcome here, we're gonna do all three of these, then we'll continue down. We'll go from left to right. A few days later, wow. Oh, from the wallpaper to the curtains, the lace tablecloths on the desks. Everything has been meticulously decorated to perfection. I personally checked everything before buying them, even the fabrics. Also, I thought some brighter lights would help, so I ordered additional lights. It's perfect. You could tell me this was a real maid cafe and I believe you. I stayed up all night doing the finishing touches. You really did great. Okay then, next up is the food. Oh right. I got all the ingredients and Amy took care of the cooking. Here, have a taste. At first glance, it's fairly ordinary looking plate of almond rice. I'll take a bite. Tastes a bit too ordinary. Doesn't really mesh well with the fancy decorations, huh? Oh. I'm sorry, we thought it would be fine. It's our fault. Well, I want you to get the only best ingredients. I'll cover the cost. Okay, so Parvati will cover the cost. The thing we wouldn't have done. Really? Yeah, of course. I'll get a professional chef to teach Amy as well. Her name's Crust. Crust? You mean from Crunchy Cookie Club? Yep. Wow. Fly and Amy look equal parts stunned and worried. But once everyone sees the maid cafe done to perfection, I'm sure they'll love it. It tastes good, but it feels like there's something missing. I know it looks better than it tastes. It could be the ingredients. Let's try buying them elsewhere. Went somewhere else for the ingredients. I made sure to buy from the gourmet section too. Oh, that must have been pretty expensive. Hopefully it's worth it. I suppose we won't know until we have a taste. Anyway, I'm pretty tired. Feels like I've been to just about every grocery store in the area. Well, it wasn't for nothing. At least we know the quality is there now. That's true, but I'm starting to wonder whether a school festival is supposed to be this intense. Amy said she hasn't slept for days because she's been cooking nonstop. Here, the omurice is ready. Oh, it smells amazing. This might be the one. I hope so. Kind of funny, huh? Feels like we're competing in some contest. Anyway, I'll go get the teachers. Okay. The perfect festival. Nicole? A few days later. Thank you for waiting. Here's the omurice. I bought the freshest and most expensive ingredients I could find. And I trained under Miss Crust for several days. The egg is so fluffy, it's like a cloud. And the smell, the sauce is enough to make your mouth water. The presentation's perfect. Now time to give it a taste. We both bite. Oh, a heavenly taste fills my mouth. Dang it, I busted a nut. It's in my mouth now. Aww. Tastes like Baja Blast. Ew. I don't know how to feel about this anymore, guys. It tastes good, but the problem is I know what it is and I don't like it. I'm conflicted. Flavor is incredibly refined, far beyond what you expect from a maid cafe. It's delicious. Delicioso. You're all amazing. It's absolutely perfect. Ooh, thank goodness. Thank you. The only thing is, Parvati and I look around the classroom. Compared to the heavenly omurice, the decorations feel underwhelming. At first, it really felt like this would be be enough. But now that we've got an amazing food to serve, the space should really be at the level too. To do justice to the quality of the omurice, I think we should splurge more on decorations. But if you're worried about the cost, Mizuki and I will take care of it. You just focus on getting decorations to the same level and quality as the omurice. Wait, seriously? Aren't you guys spending a lot of money for a school festival? It's fine, we want this to be perfect. Perfect, huh? Yeah, okay. If you're willing to cover the cost, I'll do everything I can. It's a bit much. It feels like we just stuck a random thing everywhere we could. Something feels just a bit off. Maybe I'm a bit more flashy, but still understated. Simple, but not too plain. Screw this festival. I swear. They tell me to change anything else, I'm just gonna quit. Wow, you finished everything? Yeah. How's it look? I think this is the prettiest it's ever been. Yeah, I agree. You could rent this place out for photo shoots. Well, I hope the teachers feel the same. How much money they spent. We could have hired a professional interior designer. Is this really what we're supposed to be doing? Putting all this time, energy, and money into a school festival? Everyone's exhausted. But once they see how perfect the festival is, it will all be worth it. I'm sure everyone's going to have a great time. I open the door to the classroom and am greeted by an interior more lavish than most high-end restaurants. I walk over and sit at the table covered with a silk-laced tablecloth. My amu rice arrives, perfectly plated and fragrant. I lift my spoon carefully and take a bite. The fluffy texture of the egg and the refreshing flavor of the sauce linger in my mouth. It's perfecto. As I gaze ruefully at the now empty plate, a maid approaches and clears it with the impeccable, nimble gesture. Did you enjoy your meal, master? If you're all done, take it easy on your way home. No, it should be, we look forward to seeing you again. You must speak formally, not casually. But Cocoa doesn't speak super formally. Our cafe isn't the same as the one we visited before. We're aiming for something more refined, more perfect. Next time, we should probably ask Ada to teach them. Yeah, that's a good idea. This is very fun, though. What? I had more fun greeting customers casually, like, "Hey, master." Yeah, every maid needs to adopt a personality and let Ray be the casual little sister archetype. Now it's just starting to feel like homework. It makes me not want to do it. Where's this coming from? Ray, where's this coming from? I'm not saying I won't do it. I'm just telling you how I feel. We look at the others standing behind us. Have they always looked like this as we've been working on the festival? Maybe we should call it a day. Yeah. Nice. Who wants to go to karaoke to blow off some steam? Me! Pravati and I watch as the group pours out of the classroom. Bill, we can't stop now. I'm sure this is the right choice. Yeah. Once they see the customers enjoy themselves, they'll feel the same way as we do. You want to grab a drink? Yeah, it sounds great. Oh, my goodness. Halfway done with 2 routes. Hey there, would you like some refreshments? We'll be putting on a performance at the gym at 2 o'clock. Let's say gym. Why'd say gym when the other one said auditorium? It's the haunted house is at the gym. Hey, the festival has arrived. School gates, usually tightly closed, are now wide open. How is it? Are there a lot of people? I can't really tell. It doesn't seem like a lot though. Can we really do this? You look worried. That's not like you, Ian. I could say the same thing of you. Really? You think? I could hide it a bit better. Being sold and all. Even the teachers feel like they're on edge. You know, I heard a rumor that depending on how the festival goes, it might affect our grades. What? Seriously? Wait, where are the teachers? They went down to get us some customers. Anyway, let's just do what we can. And this really affects grades, and it's not going to be very fun for us regardless. Hello, Master. The best maid cafe you'll ever see is officially open in Class B. Cute students have become maids and will offer the finest service in this side of the art. Be sure to stop by. Oh, a maid cafe? You're interested? Thank you so much. You don't have to thank me so much. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thank you. This is our first festival. Everyone has worked incredibly hard. We appreciate your support. Yeah, okay. Are we allowed to take photos? Of course. We prepared the perfect spot for photos. Would you like to know our recommendations for poses? No, that's okay. I'm going to be the one taking the photos. Anyways, thanks. I'll check out the cafe later if I have time. Rather than enticing customers, I feel like we're scaring them away. Yeah, we're coming on too strong. Hey, I'll be right back. I smell something burning. Buddy, I'll get the alarm up. My mom just turned on the heater on. Oh, by the way, have you seen Valley Girl Shondo? I have not, but I would love to see Emoto Wife. Oh no, guys, I got a little too silly again. That's like one of the best Shondo quotes ever. Especially with the government can't stop me, God can't stop me. I will continue to be silly until the end of my days. Perfect. But if you could you send me a screenshot of it? Yeah, we're coming on too strong. There are a lot more visitors than I expected and lots of booths too. No, that's not the recipe. A lot of students seem generally happy as well. It's strange. I feel like I'm missing something. Did our class look that happy too? I spaced out for a moment. Hi, nice to meet you. Shimbo? They call me Shimbo. Okay, you know what? I love it. Not gonna lie, I like most of the women archetypes. I don't like the two archetypes I don't like. I do not like the feminist, nor do I like the woke dumbass archetype. Like, hi guys, nice to meet ya. My mom gets pissed off because I tell her she has a Valley Girl laugh. And my mom keeps asking me why I say that. It's because she has a very loud and distinct laugh. And I go, every time I hear her laugh, I'm like, oh, there goes the Valley Girl. She's not a Valley Girl, though. Even though I think the funny part is we live in a valley. The city I live in, quote unquote, is in the valley. I would totally do a Valley Girl outfit for my model whenever I get it. Ooh, which I do want to bring something up. Is I'm just waiting on to get some extra cash, which I'm hoping I'll have enough next paycheck from work. I am planning on getting since waiting on my PNGs and stuff is taking fucking forever. I am going to go ahead and get a customizable model. So we'll have that. So it's not an expensive option. So that way I'm stop holding on to an impossible goal of trying to get a couple $1,000s for a good custom model. We can just use a customizable one for the time being. So I am currently working on that right now, and I will need to run a test stream or two. I'll probably just play a game just to see how my computer handle running VTube Studio and a game and OBS. So I'm looking forward to that. Which reminds me, it has been a few weeks since I asked him about it. I need to ask him about the PNGs and stuff, because if I can at least get the character reference sheet, at least I'll have that available to when if I can get a couple $1,000s off and find a. I'm probably gonna use one of the artists that other VTubers have already used. I really was thinking of upgrading my CPU to a 99X. Nice. I can't upgrade my CPU because the new CPUs run on the DDR5 motherboards. I probably can go up one more generation before I have to do that, but I already have like the top of the line of the generation I do have for CPUs. Which this one does have an unlocked Threadripper, so it's really good at freaking rendering. And I do have a fuck ton of cores and shit. When suddenly someone slams into me. Vicky, are you okay? Ow. Wait, I know that face. Commander, is it you? Hi. Jackal, what are you doing here? I do like her little axolotl plushie that has a noose. Is there an BIOS update that makes it compatible with DDR5? No, so with the DDR5 chipsets, they have different threads in chip layouts, which would not be compatible with my motherboard. I would have to get a motherboard that has DDR5 RAM and a CPU set. Which I was like, before the freaking AI bullshit was happening, I was looking to getting a new motherboard and a DDR5 RAM, but I had the money, but unfortunately bills came up. Freaking unexpected expenses came up and sucked that money dry. So I was like, well, fuck. I had about $1,000 to spend for a new CPU, motherboard, and RAM, which, yeah, unfortunate. But that's, I don't know if RAM's gonna get any better, so I'm just gonna, my computer, I built it purely in mind of going quite a few generations. That's why I got the top of the line of those generations, because they're gonna last me for a while. So I expected the only major upgrades I did to my computer was I upgraded from a 1660 Super graphics card to a 3080 Ti. I got a liquid cooling for my CPU. and I have way more space. I have two 1 terabyte hard drives. I have SSDs. I have one 4 terabyte SSD, and I have a 4 terabyte M.2. Which I got that on sale for about $300 instead of its normal $500 to $600. There's a lot of tasty treats here. Viper even bought me a new outfit. Oh, it looks good on you. Have you tried some food yet? Yeah, there's tons of good grub here. That's why I've been running around cause I'm so excited. I see. The festival only just started. And how could Jackal have had that much to eat? I'm starting to get a bad feeling. Who ate all the ingredients? What the? The booth supports are completely broken. Oh no. It's going to collapse. Oh, someone ate all the snack boxes. Without saying a word to each other, Pravati and I both sprint towards the classroom. You're leaving? Bye then. He. The ruined cafe. Oh no. So on this route, Jackal eats all the food at the cafe. God damn it. Pravati slides the door. Everyone. As soon as she does, we see the curtains that had decorated the walls so beautifully now tattered into ribbons, with a lot of half-eaten food left on the desk. What happened here? Customer came in, and before we knew we could take her to the table, she starts going crazy. She tore up the classroom while everyone went into the hall so we could clean up. All the food ingredients disappeared too. The dishes we prepared are completely ruined. Everyone looks devastated. I knew it. We're not meant to be doing these sort of events. To be honest, there's a part of me that's kind of relieved. It's a weird feeling. Well, since there's nothing for us to sell, anyone want to get parfaits? They're talking as if they're sick of the festival. As though none of this was ever important to them. They're ready to go back to their normal everyday lives. We're gonna head out. Don't worry about cleaning up. We'll do it tomorrow. The group all seems excited to pack their things. They're happy to leave the classroom. Watching them, we'll just do both of them. Go from the top. Say nothing. There's nothing I can do. No more words that I can say. The way they looked as if they were preparing for the festival is a far cry from the laughter we hear outside the classroom. Somewhere along the way, this went horribly wrong. But when I recall something Ray said, this isn't very fun though. I had more fun greeting customers with the hey. Now it's just starting to feel like homework. It makes me not want to do it. I'm not saying I won't do it. I just telling you how I feel. Right. You told us, but we didn't listen. Okay, let's do the Ether's BS. Well, Jackal came and just ruined everything. Which is weird. So, how could she have come here if Exotic isn't allowed out of the outer rim? So I'm wondering if does this take place before before the attack? Parvati's eyes look as though she's about to break down. She must be thinking the same thing as me. True, but we were trying to make it perfect for the representatives. Yeah. But yeah, trying to strive for perfection. We lost what the festival's about the kids having fun. I think we might have gone about this the wrong way. I mean, a festival should be fun. I was hoping that we would really take root from here and become a part of the school's culture. I didn't want it to be canceled forever just because some random evaluation that we don't know the criteria for. But what's the point to continue to hold the festival that isn't fun for the students in the moment? That doesn't sound like a very perfect festival. There is nothing perfect about the looks on their faces. Bear the blame. She's right. It's all our fault. At this point, getting a good evaluation is out of the question. The students wouldn't want to do this again anyways. Yeah, we really messed up. You really think so? I doubt there'll ever be a festival next year. All they'll remember is how bad this one was. Oh, no. Maybe if we get the students to come back now, we can. I doubt they'll appreciate that. Then we can at least clean this up ourselves. All of this, just the two of us. It's okay, Parvati. What's done is done. I never meant to put them through that. Let's head back. I support Parvati as she barely has the strength to walk, and we go back to my room. The bad ending right there. We'll go ahead and do the bad. My own personal Parvati. The next day and the day after that, the festival continues, but Parvati and I stay shut inside the room. Want to eat something? The lights in the room are off. Parvati has lost all the will and motivation. She goes along with everything I suggest and agrees with everything I say. Anything in particular you want to eat? Do you not want to go see the students? Parvati lies on the floor and stares blankly out the window. Parvati, do you want to have a drink? Parvati, can I kiss you? Parvati, I'm really gonna do it. Inside the darkened room, Parvati's eyes are completely devoid of focus. She lies motionless on the ground, moving only when I tell her to, doing only what I ask. Parvati and I do little more than the bare minimum to survive. Waiting for the festival and the mission to come to an end, never leaving the room until it does. Thing number one, my own personal Parvati. Stop them. It doesn't feel right to send everyone home like this. Hey everyone, wait a second. The group stops and looks back at us. Their eyes are empty and disengaged. After demanding perfection this whole time, what could I possibly say to them? If we all clean up together, it won't take that long. Yeah, that's true. But that would mean we would have to do this again tomorrow. We don't want to do that. All you worked so hard on this, though. Yeah, we really did. But that's only because we heard it might affect our grades. What? What do you mean it might affect your grades? There was a rumor that the festival would count towards our grades. Was that not true? What? Whoever got that idea in your head? No, that's not true at all. And why did you push us so hard? Why did you make it sound like everything had to be absolutely flawless? Because Parvati and I have no answer to that. What answer could we provide given to a group of students who just wanted to have fun at the festival? We're sorry. No, it's okay. It's not like you were trying to make things hard for us on purpose. We're just really tired. Can we go now? Yeah, you did well today. The group has been watching our reactions. It began filing out of the classroom one by one. For today, maybe it's best to just let them rest and take their minds off things. Should we head back to? Yeah. Parvati and I decide that we'll give them a proper apology tomorrow. Leaving the wrecked classroom as is, we return to the dorms. Alright, so say nothing to them. Calm Parvati down. I pull her into a hug and slowly pat her head. Calm down. We can still turn this around. The students did their best. We just need to do the same. Do you really think we can do that? We're the teachers. Of course we can. Okay. I was going to say this because I didn't want it to go to your head, but I'm really glad that you're here with me. If I were alone, I think I would have collapsed under the guilt. I doubt that. You would have found a way, even if you were alone. Maybe. Parvati and I clean up the rec room. We put away the decorations and rearrange it, a low-key, cozy way using things we were able to buy for cheap. God, sorry, my voice is getting a little hoarse. What time is it now? 34 in the morning. 3:40 in the morning. We're almost done, but I'm exhausted. I figured you would be. So I brought a couple of beers. We're drinking in school. I pull out 2 cans from the fridge where the ingredients were stored.
さすが気が利きますね。ではありがたくいただきます。何か食べるものはないですよね。
Want me to try making omelet rice with the ingredients we bought earlier?
いいですね。どれほどの腕前なのか評価して差し上げます。
Can't be looking like a baddie like this, bro, man. Oh my god! You know what's crazy? Hold up. Look at this. Look right where her bosom is. Her blazer's actually buttoned up in this image. He actually has her blazer buttoned up in this image. That's crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure canonically that's how, like, she does have it buttoned up, but just for the skin and shit, it was her bra. It's crazy. I recall the almond rice we had at the Maid Cafe and the one Amy made. Sorry, I want to suck your breast, breast milk. I mean, breast milk. Milk, please. I do my best to recreate it.
見た目はいまいちですね。卵もぐちゃぐちゃですし。
She takes a bite.
しょっぱいです。
Sorry.
いえ、お酒のおつまみとしては最高ですよ。
Yeah, it probably would go decent with the beer because the saltiness is a contrast from the bitterness of the beer. Starting to understand how impressive Amy really is.
そうですね。 たった数日であんなに美味しいオムライスを作れるようになったんですから、きっとすごく頑張ったのでしょうね。
Think you can do just a little more today?
はい、頑張りましょう。
Wisdom from a true beer drinker. I wouldn't say a beer drinker because I drink more hard liquor than beer, but it's I love cooking. I don't call myself a cook because I think that's more in the lines of someone that professionally does it. But I do like cooking itself. I love making barbecue. Like, I love making meatloaf. I like making meals and shit for my family, for my parents and my sister. And I've just, over the past few years of doing so, I've just kind of learned of like how to pair flavorings. He's like, yeah, the salt's like with the description, the salt, it goes good with the beer because bitter taste. Bitter tasting things don't really have much of a flavor, lack of a better term. And the salt, even though the salt was strong, it is a good contrast. Like having a that's why like sweet and salty is really good, like salty caramel pretzels. Perfect. Sea salt caramel. I love sea salt caramel because the salt enhances the sweetness and emboldens the flavor of the caramel. Like sweet and savory. Sweet and savory is another good one. Like orange chicken. Orange chicken's a good example. It's a sweet and savory meat or meal that's made, which really complements each other. They both lead to the same outcome, so I think for this we're just gonna keep going back and forth until it splits. You just reminded me I made chili and Mexican rice the other day. Gonna be my lunch. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. We'll do rapid recovery first. I actually have on my list of dishes I want to learn. I do want to learn how to make amu rice. That's one of the things I want. I want to get one of those really nice, like a couple $100 rice cookers that they have in Japan. Because I want to start making for my meal preps onigiri. The door to the classroom slides open. Thought of having to clean up yesterday's mess is seriously stressing me out. Yeah, first time I made chili and it came out surprisingly well. A little bit of heat, but overall, well. Oh, dude, I think a chili with a little bit of heat is perfect. I love spicy, like, not gonna lie. Like, my ideal female type is I do want a Japanese wife, but I have been wanting as well a Mexican or a Latina wife that knows how to cook, because I love Mexican and South American food. It's so good. But yeah, I'm a big foodie. I love food. I love experiencing flavors. And I love trying new things. Like I'm very bold and adventurous with food. Like I'll start trying food combinations and shit. I've even found food combinations my dad has liked. And that's hard because my dad's a fucking picky eater. Both of my parents are. Keywords that know how to cook. Yeah, I know. It's hard to find a woman that can cook these days. Because all of them are, not to get too political, are pretty fucking lived out. You gotta find a chud wife if they know how to cook. Welcome, libtards and chuds. You know what? Maybe that should be my new intro. Welcome, libs and chuds. Tards and chuds. I don't know. I think it would be funny. I could care what anyone's political leaning is when they're here. As long as it doesn't become like a back and forth bitch fit. Like, I don't care. I may disagree with you. You may disagree with me. But at the end of the day, hey, man, as long as we're here vibing, having fun, that's all I care about. Shh. Yeah. Where'd you come from? You're all here early. Something happened? What are you all... I told you to keep it down. What's the big... Huh? Mr. Mizuki and Miss Pravati. What are they doing sleeping here? Look around you. Ayn scans the classroom. The interior she has spent days decorating is elaborately had been utterly wrecked by one peculiar troublemaker customer, but now... Wasn't this place a total disaster yesterday? Hold on. These aren't the decorations I bought. And I don't recognize this fabric either. Yeah, these are way cuter. I like them a lot more. Me too. Did we check the fridge? The fridge? Yeah, all the ingredients were stolen yesterday. The ingredients are all here. Actually, there's even more than we had before. No way. The teachers must have stayed up all night fixing everything. Yep. W win. That's honestly, that's what I would have done. I'm like, nah, let's... Even if it costs me sleep, I'm like, nah, I gotta get this done. I'm not gonna be able to sleep if I don't. So I'd rather be tired after fixing a mistake than being tired sitting there all night and not fixing a mistake, because that shit eats at me. I came early to help clean, but it was already done. Seriously? If they were going to do that, they should have told us. Now I feel bad. So I guess all that stuff about it affecting grades was just rumors. Looks like it. Is there a blanket anywhere? We should cover them up with something. They're going to freeze like this. Welcome, master. Taste your boing. 3 maramu rice. Oh, it's so noisy. What's going on? My whole body hurts. We wake up to the sound of hustle and bustle around us. I brush aside the penguin pattern blanket covering us and part the makeshift dressing room curtain. Huh? They've already opened for business. How long were we out? I mean, come again, master. I'm not the best at delicious spells, but you'll be amazed at what I can draw with the bottle of ketchup. Just 1 more amu rice, master. It'll probably make you thirsty. Do you want to add a drink? Everyone seems at ease, not stiff or overly rehearsed. They look much more relaxed and lively than yesterday. I didn't make it here yesterday because I heard someone caused a bunch of trouble. But I really like how everything turned out this cute. I almost wasn't going to come because the people outside were kind of pushy. But the food's good and the decorations are adorable. Students are smiling and the customers are too. Yeah, you're right. So, what if there isn't another festival next year? As long as we have all the fun today, that's enough for me. Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty sure part of the grade is making sure everyone is having fun. They look pretty busy. Should we at least help with the dishes? Sure. Just as we get the help. Welcome back, master. Can we hurry up and get a table? Certainly. Those two seem kind of rude. They look really stiff, huh? They sound arrogant. Wait. I bet they're the Miss Healy's representatives Ether mentioned. We nervously start watching the two closely. Picky customer. Belated cleanup. I wake up early before my alarm. I can't stop thinking about the classroom and how we left it in disarray yesterday. Huh? Morning, Pravati. It's still dawn. What are you doing? To the school. I keep thinking about the classroom. How about you? Yeah, same here. We should just take care of it. We should have just taken care of it last night. Yeah. Representative Picky. Well, yeah. Well, it's Miss Healy's. Like, look who's their fucking CEO, fucking Suyen. The little brat. She needs permanent brat correction. We meet in front of the elevator and head to the school at a brisk pace. Despite it being early in the morning, we see the lights are already on the classroom. Someone already in there? We open the door. Eek! Rizuki, Miss Pravati. What are you all doing here so early? All the students are gathered inside the classroom. The whole time we were hanging out yesterday, none of us could stop thinking about the classroom. We decided to buy whatever supplies we could and start fixing it up. But you've been doing this since last night? We got permission from our dorm supervisor. Still, it's dangerous for students. I stopped Pravati. Normally, I'm positive they would have asked either Pravati or me for permission, but they probably didn't want to. I'm guessing they were worried that we would put too much pressure on them, which is the last thing they want to do with the festival. How far have you gotten? Decorations are basically done, and all that's left is preparing the ingredients. Alright, leave that to us. You all take a break. Oh, really? You don't want to like inspect everything? No. All the stuff we bought was super cheap. And for the ingredients, we just grabbed whatever we could from the store. That's alright. It's all okay. Did you have fun at least? Honestly, we did stay up all night, but doing everything our way was the most fun we've had yet. And that's good enough for me. Y'all take a break. Any stress they've been experiencing seems to melt away as the students slump into their chairs. I volunteer for brat correction duty. Don't unlock the door until I'm done. Alright, for your mystery mouse tools, I give you 1 10-inch dildo, a blindfold, handcuffs, and for your mystery mouse tool, 1 syringe of an unknown substance. Have fun. The sun rises. It's the second day. Dude, I fucking read too many dojins, bro. Holy shit. The sun rises. It's the second day of the festival. Master, have a seat here. Excuse me, Master. You ordered 3 ami rice. Was that correct? Amy reminded me which table this was going for again. I totally forgot. Hey man, I'm just making sure you're prepared. Okay, you're gonna need to tame that wily brat. Having barely slept the previous night, everyone looks exhausted and keeps making frequent mistakes. But they look far more relaxed than they were yesterday. Oh, my dad must have just got home. My fucking Android Auto just kicked on. I have my phone Bluetooth hooked up to this car. Heard someone cause a bunch of trouble. But I like how everything turned out. It's pretty good. I almost wasn't going to come because of people outside kind of pushy. It's really cute. Needs to settle down. That's a relief. They look pretty busy. Should we at least help with dishes? Sure. Master, can we hurry up and get a table? Certainly. This seems kind of rude. They look really stiff, huh? They sound arrogant. Sound like jackasses. Wait, I bet they're the Miss Healy's representatives they mentioned. We nervously started watching the two closely. Probably to go here. It's gonna branch and definitely gonna branch to the two at the end. Is this all there is to order? Yep. The menu may not have a lot on it, but I assure you everything is quite delicious. There's barely anything to choose from. Even for a maid cafe, you should have more main dishes than just omurice. Well, we have plenty of other things listed here. I said main dishes. You do know what a main dish is, don't you? Sure. It's okay. I'm a senior and a maid. I can handle this. Ew. So, will you be ordering or not? You seem quite confident in your omurice. We'll take 2. Okay, then. Right back with your order. 2 omurices, please. Yeah, yikes. What's wrong, Ray? You've got quite the look on your face. There's something off about those 2 customers over there. I think they're trouble. Really? I know we shouldn't judge people by appearances, but they do seem extremely picky. I'll serve them. Really? Are you sure? Yeah. I'm pretty good at this ketchup art thing. They won't be disappointed. Alright, I'm counting on you. Here are your 2 omurices. I heard you do a little spell for the customers to make it tastier. Could you do it for us? Oh, right. I'm really sorry, but the way I make it tastier is with the ketchup art, not the delicious spell. You can think of it as a ketchup magic. Let me show you. No. If you're a real maid, you would be able to do both. Nunny. Okay. I'll try. Become tastier. Coochie woochie. That's the delicious spell. I'm pretty sure it made the food worse. Oh. I can't just stand by and watch anymore. I've had enough. Huh. Pravati and I stop by and we both step forward. Hello there. You seem to be quite upset. May I ask what the problem is? This maid is terrible at her job. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sorry you see it that way. From where I'm standing, she's doing a fine job. What? You two are worse than the maids. Also, shouldn't you be addressing us as master and all that? Unfortunately, you don't really seem worthy of that title. I like to call you cocksuckers, because that's what you are. Dude, that's why I tell everyone, dude, when I worked at my old job in the deli, the customer's being a jackass, I'm like, I would tell my coworkers get a little upset. I'm like, don't listen to that cocksucker. He's being a little jackass. Some of the other, like, the regulars I would serve, he's like, yeah, he's being a freaking jackass. I was like, no, he's being more than a jackass. He's being a cocksucker. And they'll just sit there, stare at me and start laughing. I'm like, yeah, he acts like he sucks dick for a living. Not gonna lie, I wasn't the best team lead when it came to handling customers because I am a bit combative. Because if I do think the customer is being completely out of line, which, mind you, customer service, both employee and customer need to establish a mutual respect. I believe in do unto others what others have done unto you. If you're gonna be a fucking cocksucker, I'm gonna be a fucking dick to you for you to just be able to suck. If you're gonna be nice, you know what? I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure you leave with a smile. That's my philosophy when it came to customer service. You gotta give what they you gotta give what they give. Sorry, but I don't think our cafe is a good fit for you, for the two of you. Would you mind leaving? What did you say? We're paying customers. We deserve... Parvati slams her hand on the table. Let me make something clear. You two seem to be under the false impression that this is a real business. This is a school festival. Something the students have put their hearts and souls into preparing. Are you sure this is really how you want to treat the students here? I don't care whether or not you're affiliated with Miss Healy's. You don't get to stick your nose up our students as they enjoy their festival. Miss Healy's affiliates? What are you talking about? We just like to visit different maid cafes. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, we don't deserve people like you. Now, leave while we're asking you nicely. Well, let's get out of here. Yeah. The two ill-mannered customers awkwardly leave the classroom. Peace returns to the cafe, and soon it's bustling and lively again. Good shit. Now, I would have fucking told him, like, look, I don't care. Look, if you want, take the food with you. We're not going to charge you for them, but I need you to get out of here. You are ruining the experience for everyone else, and you are being too harsh on students that are just having fun with what they prepared for the festival. Especially when people talk to children like that. The only time you be like that, like, no, not even being a dick to a child. The only time you should be hard on them is when they did something wrong and you need to correct that behavior. And I hope everyone that's watching, I'm assuming and I'm hoping you all are intelligent to understand what I mean by that. If you're not, you're a retard. There we go. We're all sold out, so I put up a sign saying we're closed. Good work, everyone. Wow, we sold out just in one day? I mean, the teachers miscalculated a bit, which means we were short on ingredients, but still. That line was crazy near to the end. We did a good job. Yeah, we did. Also, Mr. Mizuki, Miss Parvati. Yeah? Thanks a lot for what you both did earlier. I was this close to letting loose on those two customers. It was really hard just standing there. Same here. If I wasn't so old and mature, I couldn't have held my tongue. No need to thank us. We're the teachers. That sort of thing is what we're here for. I wasn't about to let anyone speak to our students like that. Can I ask something? You mentioned Miss Healy's affiliates earlier. What was that about? Oh. Vadi looks at me for direction. I give her an affirming nod. I wanted to keep this quiet if possible, but since you asked. Put simply, we were told that some Miss Healy representatives were coming to judge the festival. They were going to be looking at how flawless it was organized, and how many visitors were in attendance. If we didn't meet their standards, they might cancel future festivals altogether. At least that's what we were told. Oh, is that why you were so hard on us? Yeah. We hope the festival could become a lasting tradition at the school, since we thought the students would enjoy it. Instead, all we did was ruin it. I'm sorry, we only wanted you all to have fun. What are you talking about? We had lots of fun. Yeah, apart from those two irritating customers today, it was a blast. All the customers looked really happy too. They called me cute. Because you are cute, Ray. You're adorable. They said my omurice was delicious. I know I said it before that I wasn't sure if I could enjoy the festival, but the day was incredible. Thank you both. Does that mean, though, this might have been the last festival we ever do? It's a possibility. Well, if it's our last, that means it's your last festival too. Since we sold out and closed early, you two should go enjoy it. What? But we'll take care of the cleanup. Get out there. Wait, isn't there 1 day left? We could look around tomorrow. Can you really not take the hint? Tomorrow we're planning on looking around as one big group. Students and teachers together. That means today is the only day you two get to enjoy alone. Think of this as us giving you two some space. What do you mean by that? Things aren't like that between us, whether or not they are. It's obvious that you like each other. Adult romance. So go on. I take Parvati's hand. Spooky. I whisper so only Parvati can hear. If they're this intense, let's go along with it. Insistent. Fuck. Man, They're the best wing. I know. Ein is a real wingman, man. I guess we should. We'll be going then. I'm on a date. See, look how happy you are admitting it. Wow. Adult romance. As the students swoon, Parvati and I leave the classroom hand in hand. Class P's official couple. Alright, this is where it branches and it gets to the last one. Timmy was like, help me get laid. You can clap my owners in exchange. Yeah. Wow, there are so many people. We don't have much time, so let's try to be quick. We push through the crowd and start to really enjoy the festival. There you are, one jumbo-sized couples drink. Here, the biggest titties in Nikkei. Let's go! Woo! Drink it, you just have to press your faces up against each other. If we drink at the same time, our faces are bound to touch. If it's a bit too much for you, Parvati. Parvati stares at me at the straw already between her lips. Aren't you going to drink? I am. I just didn't expect this. I figured you wouldn't be into it. Well, if it's meant for couples, and if we have to press our faces together to drink, we might as well give it a try once. Haha, fair enough. We press our cheeks together as we do. Sorry, I got a notification. I was just making sure it wasn't anything important. Oh, there, you two look like a great couple. You got some fun activities specifically for couples. Are you interested? For couples? Oh, but you don't have to be a couple. Think of it as a mini game for two. You get a prize just for participating. Okay, then let's try it. I really thought we finished within the time limit. That last balloon popping game was a trap. Yeah, you breezed through everything before that. Why did you freeze up at the end? Picture this. It was a balloon popping game where you have to hug each other and pop 10 balloons within the time limit. The tighter you squeeze each other, the more the balloons get crushed. Unfortunately, I got crushed as well. And then there was Miss Pravati's chest. I was having a hard time to maintain my composure, so I had to give up. I really don't understand. Ooh. Because you're oinky boinkies! You're calcium cannons. Want to sit down for a bit? Sure. We sit on the beach anyways. Let me restart that. I clearly tripped up on a few words. We sit on a bench away from where most people walk. The sun set, but the school is still bright thanks to all the lights. The courtyard is packed with people.
Senpai, hey me! ここ串焼きが売ってますよ。
Fish kebabs.
一緒に食べましょう。美味しそう。何か甘いものはない？デザートが食べたいな。では、串焼きを食べたら他のブースに行ってみましょうか。明日の学祭もマジ楽しみ。
Off in the distance, we see the students from Class P. They seem to have finished cleaning up and are now out to buy snacks. I look at each of them. They're all smiling. The students who are selling food, the visitors walking around, everyone is smiling.
たとえ来場者が少なくても、学生たちの動きが少しぎこちなくても、みんながあんなに笑っているのなら、学祭は大成功じゃないのでしょうか。
Totally. It's not something you can just grade like the test. If you ask me, this is the best festival ever.
そうですか。
I see. Yes, you do see. What about you, Pravati? What do you think?
正直、たくさんミスをしてしまったので、学生たちに申し訳ない気持ちもあって、ここまで来るのに本当にいろいろありましたし。でも、こうして最後には学生たちの笑顔が見られて、あなたもそばにいてくださっているので、最高の学祭ですね。
Pravati looks at me and smiles. Sitting on the bench, it's in this quiet corner, tucked away from the crowd. Pravati glows beneath the lights. I rest my hand against her cheek and lean in slowly.
誰かに見られたらどうするんですか?
So what? Our classes already know. By tomorrow, the whole school will know.
ですが、そうだとしても。
Would you rather we go up to your room?
ええ、そうしましょう。
I knew that was the right option. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the, let's just have the other one. We'll actually do the normal one, do the true one. There's something I want to say to Pravati, but the words just won't come out. Suddenly, I start craving a drink. Maybe a little liquid courage will help me express myself. You know what? Perfect use of liquid courage. Let's go. I guess I'm still just a coward. Wanna grab a drink?
お酒、そうです。十分に見て回りましたし、それもいいですね。明日は学生たちと一緒に見て回る約束です。
Sounds good enough. Alright, we're gonna do the normal one, then we're gonna do the real one, then we're gonna do the true ending. Pravati and I go into my room. As always, we drink. And drink and drink.
これ以上飲んだら酔ってしまいそうです。
I'm not even close. Would you mind drinking a bit more with me?
わかりました。
Pravati?
何ですか？
Can I hold your hand?
手ですか？いいですよ。どうぞ。
I lace my fingers with Pravati's. Your hands are small.
そういう先生の手は大きいんですね。
No, your hands are too big. Pravati,
はーい。
why do we need alcohol to get close to each other?
そうですね。二人とも勇気がなくて正直にもなれないから。
Yep. While being drunk, you tend to lose your filter, so you just start saying what's on your
と
mind.
いうことだからじゃないですか。
I can be honest.
酔ってからそんなことを言われてもそうなんだってなるわけないじゃないですか。もういいです。今の関係がちょうどいいですから。もし一線を越えても酔った勢いなんですから気にしなくていいですし。
You're happy with that?
もちろんです。心まで欲しがるのはさすがに贅沢すぎますので、体だけでも満足するしかないんです。あなただって私と同じ気持ちじゃないんですか？
It doesn't feel great hearing you say that.
傷ついたんですか？それじゃ治療してあげなきゃですね。
An inebriated Pravati inches closer to me. I don't want our relationship to end here.
終わりだなんて。むしろここから始まるんですよ。
Oh, you sly little minx. I know you're drunk, but you know exactly what you're doing. And I like it. Keep going. Pravati undoes my shirt button by button. Her hands keep slipping. She must be pretty drunk. I had hoped we would progress to something more than just drinking buddies, but I guess this is as far as we're gonna get. In which case, there's no need to hold back anymore. Let's just head over to bed. Pravati? After clinging on top of me to unbutton my shirt, climbing on top of me, Jesus. Climbing on top, he has now fallen fast asleep. Empty beer bottles line the floor, while Pravati lies asleep on top of me. Just when I was about to stop holding back, I lay Pravati down and pull a blanket over her. We had fun together, but I'm feeling lonely here as the festival comes to an end. Normal ending. I am missing one more. Coming from this, okay. That should be I am missing. Yeah, there's 2 images I need to get left here. There's one more image left. God, it's gonna, oh my God, it's gonna be rough. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna be, there's gonna be one image from here, and it's gonna be from the true ending. Open the door and step into Pravati's room. An awkward tension settles in. Want to have a beer? Sure. We sit in the living room staring at the beers. I open the can and bring it up to my lips.
ちょっと待ってください。
Huh?
考えてみたら私たち部屋でいつも 酔っていたじゃないですか。酔っていろんなことをして。
What if we just have things happen? That's true. You never know what might happen when a man and a woman get drunk together, right?
そうでしたね。でも今は伝えたいことがあるんです。酔った勢いでは言いたくなくて。
I set the beer down. Okay, tell me.
あなたと一緒に教師としてお仕事ができて本当に幸せでした。いろんな場面で助けてもらいましたし、こうして親しい関係になれて本当に嬉しかったです。ですが、もう酔った勢いで何かが起きるような関係は嫌なんです。
Pravati.
お酒の力を借りずとも何かが起こるかもしれない。そんな関係になりたいんです。
And what would you call that kind of relationship?
わかっているでしょ？
I need you to say it.
あれです。恋人とかそういう関係のことです。
Couple, huh? In that case, I think there's one more thing that you need to say while sober.
まったく意地悪なんですから。私だってそれくらいは先に聞かせてほしい。
I love you, Pravati.
私も
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
愛してますってば。
Unable to hold back, I kiss Pravati.
ちょっと待ってください。
Kaptamate!
なんて力なの。
How are you so strong?
いえ、そんなことよりまずはシャワーを浴びてもいいですか？学校で寝てしまったのでひどい身なりですし。
Nah, let's get down and dirty.
それくらい多めに見てください。ろくにシャワーも浴びていないせいかベタベタして落ち着かないので。
Alright, you go first.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Pravati takes her pajamas and heads into the bathroom. I hear the sounds of the shower through the door. I try to empty my mind and scroll on my phone when shower door opens slightly. Oh my. Done already?
いえ、そうではなく、ヘアピンが髪に絡まって外れなくて。少しこちらに来て取るのを手伝ってもらえませんか？
Yeah, sure. I step into the shower to remove the pin caught in Pravati's hair. We no longer need alcohol. We reach the point where we're now. Even sober, anything could happen between us. I'm excited to see where this takes us moving forward. Pravati real ending 2. Whole heart. Cool, now we got all the items. The album we're missing. I'm missing 2. I hope these are both in the ending. One's of Akane Pravati. Alright, the hidden long-awaited moment. Let's go to the bathroom first before we do this. Need a piss. I've been chugging water to keep my voice from being so hoarse. I need to drink some of that electrolyte. I'm back and go to the bathroom to bring it back down. No, if I'm gonna goon, I'm gonna hot mic it. Watch me do. Watch me do. Just kidding. I would never do that. Alright, let's do this. Some time has passed since I got back from the school. As if by habit, I slipped back into my daily routine. Do we get to have the smacks with the two beautiful women? As if by habit, I slipped back into my daily routine. After completing my duties as a commander for the day, I start writing my report. My hand keeps pausing. It's late and my mind can't seem to focus. Probably time to hit the hay. I lie down on the bed. As I close my eyes, a familiar touch I've missed brushes against my... I whisper her name. Okay, so there's gonna be one for Arcana, one for Parvati. Hey Soul, which one are we doing first? So I'm assuming they're both there. But I'm gonna leave it to audience choice for which one we do first. The least popular girl out of the way. Is Arcana the least popular one? I guess so. Parvati's been around longer. Yes, this gentle touch can only be Arcana's. And I am... Alright, we doing the student... What, we're going to be doing both. You know what? Let's just do the student one first.
ずっと好きでした。私と付き合ってください。
The way she looked at me with so much love. So we'll do Arcana student, then we'll do Arcana teacher, then we'll do Parvati student and Parvati teacher. The way her voice whispered sweet confessions in the spring breeze. The way her soft lips slowly met mine. And
何をしているんですか？
what are you doing?
私以外の誰かのことを考えていたんじゃありませんよね。
That's gonna be the opposite. I think really. What else are you? Parvati?
ひどいですね。
I can't believe it.
私とあんなことやこんなことを
Oh,
しておき
shipped
な
up.
が
Why
ら
you do us dirty like this?
心に決めていた人はアルカナだった。
Laser Kana, isn't it? It's not like that.
じゃあ何ですか？
Then what is it like?
慎重に答えた方がいい
We're
ですよ。
so fucked, bro. Shift up really screws us over. Now they're both gonna be Huffy and Angie.
じゃないと私本当にがっかりしちゃいます。
Kana, you're here too. Seeing the two of them together, I try to move, but my body won't budge. It's as if I'm frozen in place.
ところでプリバティ、私こういうことを自慢するタイプじゃないんですけど、私たちすっごくラブラブだったんですよ。膝枕もしてあげたし、髪で膝がくすぐったくなっちゃうくらいでした。まあそうなんですか。私と指揮官は2人きりで補習授業をしました。屋上でどんどん進めていきましたよ。授業の内容はご想像にお任せしますね。
Oh, bro, they're gonna be fighting.
授業だなんて退屈そう。私とはそんなことしなくてもぐいぐい進んでいったのに。そうは言っても所詮学生同士でしょ。一緒に酔っ払って寝転がったことあります？お酒の匂いは嫌いです。
That's a fucking lie, you know it, woman.
春の香りが漂う青春にはそんなのなくてもいいんですよ。
Come on, stop fighting.
わかりました。やめましょう。
Oh, just like that?
はい。だって私とプリバティは同じ目的でここに来たんですから。
Was this just to gaslight me the entire time? Okay, hold up. We gotta let this continue. The same goal? What is that?
決まっているでしょ。あなたを食べるためですよ。
Hey, yo! Let's go! Let's go! Damn, she just called Parvati a stankel. Dude, just wait for it to catch up, bro. Damn. All right.
ガオー。
Right. Parvati and Arcana slowly climb onto the bed. Oh no. My pants are off now. Ladies, I'm ready. Wait a sec.
どうしてですか？最初からこういうことを望んでいたのでは？
It'd be funny if this was just a dream the entire time.
欲張りなんだから。最初から一人を
I am a
選ぶ
greedy
つもりなん
boy,
て
and
な
I
か
do
った
like to
く
be
せに。
pushy. You never meant to pick just one of us to start, did you? Wait, don't come any closer.
さあ、レオ。左手はもう私のものです。じゃあ公平に私は右手にしますね。
That's crazy because they're on the opposite sides of what they're saying. What are you doing with my
手
hands?
でできることっていろいろありますから。教えてくれたじゃないですか。
Parvati and Arcana each grab one of my arms and lie down beside me.
あなたは力を抜いててください。
They're gonna handcuff me, aren't they?
あとは私たちにお任せを。
Wait, no, I can't move.
おしゃべりが過ぎますね。この口から先に塞いでしまいましょうか。あら、私と同じ考えですね。
Wait. Ooh. Oh. I wake up soaking sweat. I look around frantically. The bed looks fine. I peek underneath the blanket just to be safe. Sides look fine too. The room is quiet as if nothing had happened. It was just a dream. Relief washes over me as I lean my hands on the bed and let out a deep sigh. Then my hands swept across the sheets. It did happen. Why is it so warm? Space on either side of me feels unusually warm. As if someone had been lying there. It was a dream, right? Damn, we got doubles. Dude, we got double switcherooed. What the fuck? Shift up. A spring breeze drifts in through the commander's window of the room. Commander's room gently and sleep. Wanting to savor it a little longer, I lie back down on the bed once more and close my eyes. Hidden ending. Alright, so I'm assuming no matter what, the endings are the same. Dude, I know story beats. It's hard to surprise me. I just try not to spoil it for everyone because I end up spoiling shit. Where is this picture? Because we're missing an album picture. Is this with Arcana that I missed? Yeah, that has to be. It must be the student library one. Or it might be the teacher one. Call out to her, I didn't do that one. I forgot I didn't do this one. Stares drowsily. Okay, it's the same dialogue. There we go. So I missed that one. Now we got all of the album done. We did it, boys. We 100%ed it. Oh, I'm happy I got it done, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so none of the choices actually mattered. It's the same ending if it just skips. Okay, well, shit. You know what the funny thing is, though? It was a double switcheroo. So Shift Up made us think it was, made us thought it was a dream, but that last part confirmed it wasn't. But we couldn't, but as the MC, we couldn't tell. Because both, like, even though they weren't in the bed when we woke up, the sides where they were warm, so meaning they were there, but left in the morning. So it was a double fucking switcheroo. Oh. I feel that sense of accomplishment and also that sense of sadness. Like, I feel accomplished that I got it done, but I feel sad that I got it done. But also, too, it's good that we did because it ends on Wednesday's refresh. You know what? We got... I need to get Pilgrim up because I mostly use Pilgrims. But not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, we did get done fast. Like, I got done a little bit faster than I thought, because I thought we were going to get done around 4, but we got done 30 minutes ahead of time. So I definitely think that is an achievement. I really want to, but I know I should save my pool currency. But I do have mileage. You know what, Soul? I'll let you decide. Should I use mileage to get Arcana? Or should I just wait? Because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be on the regular recruitment. I do have enough mileage to buy her. But should I use it or should I save it? Wait. Because I'm pretty sure she goes on normal banner, so not like I'll not have a chance to get her. Might get Honest and Neon for half Annie, yep. Is that directly the next event, or are we getting another 2 small events in the meantime? Yeah, because definitely what I'll do is save for my gems, yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be the best call. I can use the mileage to guaranteed one of them, and I can rip some pools.
早く私の姿を見てもらいたいです。きっと褒めてくれますよね。大切なものがたくさん増えました。
Alrighty, so with that, we're still
次は私が皆さんを守ります。
In a new unheard of Nikke. Oh.
自分が誰なのか少し分かった気がします。
Well, shit then.
たくさんの方に助けてもらったので。
Then I guess for the rest of the stream, should I just keep streaming Nikke and just do the hard story to get more gems? Or should we play Helldivers? No Crane, oh. You could be a Chinese baddie? Because I also could get the hardcore mode done first in Helldivers. Well, it's more of one or the other for the stream, but we'll go ahead and continue. Since I'm on computer now, because I was doing some yesterday when I was destroying a hard drive from my grandma. Oh god damn. Not gonna lie, she is exactly what I thought she would look like, not gonna lie. I know for sure is not DK related. I need to stop eating all this candy and shit. Because a lot of the companies now are switching to lab-grown chocolate. There's no fucking cacao.
私が先頭に立ち
Hey,
ま
look
す
at my
皆さん
Butterfingers I got for and it says less than 2% cacao. So I'm like, yep, that's lab grown. That means there's 5 different types of fucking industrial seed oils, vegetable oils, and a whole bunch of other bullshit. So I'm just gonna finish up the chocolate I do have because I don't want to waste it.
皆さん
But I'll definitely
動い
make
て
sure
くだ
I'm
さい
not gonna consume any more after it.
分かったわエンカウン
The
タ
Tana
ー
grew musk, so we eat the boobs.
苦しまないように送ってあげますね装填しますこのクラウン王国の一撃で切ってやろうひざまずきなさい守ることができてよかったですあなたの望みエンカウンター効果を見せてあげるわもう一度参りますこのクラウン王国の光のもと全力を尽くすのよ私を頼りのでに見る必要はありませんわ滑る
Honestly, with this stuff, I can just sit back and auto move and throw something high level.
このクラウン来た一緒にいいかしら行きますまた進みましょうこのクラウン王国のリアルのもと私と一緒に行きましょうごめんなさい次リロードします慎重にもう一度もうちょっとこのクラウン王国のリアルのもと私と一緒に行きましょう装填します守ることができてよかったです移動しますこれでやっと体のこりをほぐせるなこんな装いだからとなめるでないぜこの時間が永遠に続きますクラウン王国の私が先頭にひざまずきなさい皆さん攻撃を
Easy game, easy life.
一段落したのはいいけれどまた体を洗わなくちゃ分かったわ
I saw that little twinkle.
あなたの望むこれでやっと
I just hate that in the
体
hard
のこりを
mode
ほぐせるな
that there's no quick battle. I kind of wish
効
I
果を見
wish
せ
they
てあ
would
げるわ
implement it. There was quick battle for hard mode equal to like the difference in power. Like if there's a good amount of power difference, it should be quick play. Like, literally, most people sleep. I've looked on the in the grouping I'm in. Most people have not gone past like chapter 10 in hard mode. That was last time I checked, which was a few months ago, so that could be different. Oh yeah, as well. I am trying to get a second job currently, so I can make some more income. So, there might be a possible effect of schedule, so I do want to make that known now.
お茶が冷めてしまう前に終わってよかったです。そうでしょ？
But I'm gonna do my best to still stream whenever I can.
エンカウンター。
姉さんと一緒に戦っているようだ。
このクラウン王国の敵のもとにひざまずきなさい。守ることができてよかったです。あなたにエンカウンター。みんなを返してあげましょう。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。一段落したのはいいけれど、また体を洗わなくちゃ。あなたエンカウンター。苦しまないように送ってあげますね。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。ごめんなさい。もう一度。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。
時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
分かったわ。エンカウンター。
エンカウンター。
始めましょう。未来のために。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。もう一度だめだ。
国の私が先頭にひざまずきなさい。皆さん攻撃を。このクラウン王国の力のもとにひざまずきなさい。装填します。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。私と一緒に行きましょう。私を頼り目でも見る必要はありませんよ。時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。動きにくい。全員戦闘準備。私たちなら勝てます。このクラウン王国の光のもとに一撃で切ってやろう。ごめんなさい。私を頼り目で見る必要はありませんよ。このクラウン王国の私が先頭にひざまずきなさい。攻撃装填します。まだまだ戦えます。また進みましょう。このクラウン王国の光のもとに私と一緒に行きましょう。もう一度終わりだ。もう一度光を集めまた進みましょう。もう一度このクラウン王国の一撃で切ってやろう。ひざまずきなさい。もう少しだけ耐えてください。見たでしょ。あなたの命がもたらした勝利ですわ。動きにくい。危険ですわ。お下がりください。すべて切ってやろう。このクラウン王国の一撃で切ってやろう。ひざまずきなさい。時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。皆さん全員戦闘準備。みんなを返してあげましょう。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきと一緒に行きましょう。守ることができてよかったです。
移動します。エンカウンタ
We
ー。
really do have to be proactive.
行きましょう。クラウン王国の威厳を示す時ですわ。クラウン王国の光の私と一緒に行きましょう。この時間、クラウン王国
一緒に花見でもどうだ。一撃で切ってやろう。
装填します。
一段落したのはいいけれど、また体を洗わなくちゃ。
あなたの望み通りに動きましょう。
全員
Oh,
戦
I
闘
see
準
you
備。
right there. I saw you at the
Ugoite
corner of my
kudasai.
eye. Can't hide from me, Relic.
移動します。危険ですわ。お下がりください。始めましょう。未来のために。このクラウン王国の
一撃で切ってやろう。
ひざまずきなさい。
一段落したのはいいけれど、また体を洗わなくちゃ。全員戦闘準備。みんなを返してあげましょう。
このクラウン王国の光のもとに
全力を尽くすよ。もう一度。時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
移動。
これでやっと体のこりをほぐせるな。効果を見せてあげるわ。
このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。光を集め、また進みましょう。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。
一段落したのはいいけれど、また体を洗わなくちゃ。分かったわ。
あなたの望み通りに動きましょう。移動。エンカウンター。
みんなを返してあげましょう。
このクラウン王国の
一撃で切ってやろう。
ひざまずきなさい。
時間がかかりすぎた。 いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
移動します。危険ですわ。お下がりください。行きましょう。クラウン王国の威厳を示す時ですわ。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。
時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
おっとボビー。
全員戦闘準備。すべて切ってやろう。
このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。私を頼りながら見る必要はありませんよ。手が滑る。光の夏にまた進みましょう。もう一度。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。見たでしょ。あなたの王がもたらした勝利ですわ。皆さん動いてください。分かったわ。
This one might be over there. Okay, there's definitely one right near the boss.
お気に危険ですわ。
No,
お下がりください。
how about it? In the game, so yeah, there's definitely one right there. I got a feeling there's one over here. I'm definitely.
危険ですわ。お下がりください。行きましょう。クラウン王国の威厳を示す時ですわ。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。もうちょっとまだ進みましょう。守ることができてよかったです。移動します。
これでやっと体のこりをほぐせるな。こんな装いだからとなめるでないぜ。
このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。手が滑る。
時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。動きにエンカウンター。
みんなを返してあげましょう。
クラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。
見たでしょ、あなたの王がもたらした勝利ですわ。エンカウンター。見届けるのです、あなたの王の勝利を。もうちょっと。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。次。ごめんなさい。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。
時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
Definitely only kill if we kill the finish the EX and we kill the boss. I'm probably gonna exit call it there because I'm dying.
あなたの望み通りに動きましょう。皆さん動いてください。
これでやっと体のこりをほぐせるね。
I'm just really damaged though.
この時間、クラウン王国の光のもとに
一撃で切ってやろう。
この時間が永遠に続く。クラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。ひざまずきなさい。光の夏にまだ進みましょう。このクラウン王国の光の夏にひざまずきなさい。皆さん攻撃を。
時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。動きにくい。
分かったわ。あなたの望み通りに動きましょう。皆さん動いてください。エンカウンター。苦しまないように送ってあげますね。もうちょっと。このクラウン王国の光のもとにひざまずきなさい。ごめんなさい。お茶が冷めてしまう前に終わってよかったです。そうでしょ、ピナ。移動し。
これでやっと体のこりをほぐせるね。すべて切ってやろう。
もうちょっと。
このクラウン王国の一撃で切ってやる。まずきなさい。
守ることができてよかったです。あなた
エンカウンター。私のことなら心配ないわ。ボディの整備は完璧よ。クラウン王国の敵のもとにひざまずきなさい。時間がかかりすぎた。いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。動きにくい。エンカウンター。
エンカウンター。
こんな装いだからとなめるでないぞ。このクラウン王国に私が先頭にひざまずきなさい。攻撃を私を頼りながら見る必要はありませんよ。
お茶が冷めてしまう前に終わってよかったです。そうでしょピナ。分かったわ。エンカウンター。私たちなら勝てます。このクラウン王国の一撃で切ってやろう。ひざまずきなさい。見たでしょ。あなたの王がもたらした勝利ですわ。移動します。分かったわ。皆さん、危険ですわ。お下がりください。
I'm trying to nod off, man. I just almost headbutt my mic. Friggin' opened my eyes because my head was like, whoop, falling over. I can't fight.
このクラウン王国の手紙のもと、私と一緒に行きましょう。このクラウン王国の私が先頭にひざまずきなさい。攻撃を。
Oh, we got her before she could even transform.
一段落したのはいいけれど、また体を洗わなくちゃ。
quick skim. Alrighty, well, we got the chapter 22. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you. I love you all. My name is Mizuki, and that's Powder. You all have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope to see you all Wednesday. We will figure out what we'll probably go back to Expedition 33. I have had a few weeks break, and I think I'm finally in the proper mindset to play it. I might end up raging again. Well, that's what we're gonna play Wednesday if I go live. Anyways, take care.